Hi, my name is Kenny Porter. I'm the CEO and founder of Kenneth Porter & Company based here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'd like to take about 8 minutes of your time today to talk to you about taxes and investments, specifically in the retirement distribution phase. You know what's interesting is that over the last 27 years, I've found that the vast majority of my clients have something in common with 2 of my clients. Those 2 clients, one being a 16-time Grammy-winning producer, and the other being a 30-year veteran in the aviation industry with FedEx as a pilot. You know, these 2 people and what they have in common with my clients and possibly have in common with you is that they were told a couple of different things during their early accumulation phase. They were told that when they retire that they would likely be in a low tax bracket, and that because they had such a long time to save money, that the volatility of the stock market was going to have very little consequence to their retirement income distribution phase. So what I would like to share with you today is that misnomer, that information that those 2 folks were given in 2 diverse and different industries, that information that they were shared, that was shared with them over 20 years ago, was slightly inaccurate. And what we have found that working with our clients over the years is that the information that's been shared with you, like our clients, is likely to lead them down a path that can lead to financial devastation or financial misinformation. And what we want to do is help clarify some of that. And I've got about 6 minutes left to do that. So today on this video, what I intend to do is share with you 2 examples from 2 different walks of life, 2 people from 2 different walks of life, and do it in a way that can maybe help you understand how we help our clients. We also are going to put this in a report called Foreseeable Wealth Beyond Wall Street. And if you would like to take a few minutes today to download this report to see how we help our clients, please feel free to do it. This report will share with you the information that I shared with Serb and with John over 20 years ago to help them make financial decisions in their retirement phase. So bringing you back to Serb. Serb, the 16-time Grammy winner, came to me about 25 years ago and said, "Hey, Kenny, I would like to know what I need to do in retirement, and I'd like to know what my taxes are going to look like in retirement." And so I asked him one simple question. "Serb, in your personal opinion, do you believe taxes in the future, do you believe they're going to go up, go down, or stay the same?" What do you think Serb said to me? He said, "Kenny, I believe taxes in the future are going to go up." And I said, "Serb, I concur with you. I also believe taxes are going to go up." But what he was being told by friends, family, even some financial advisors, is that he would be in a lower tax bracket in retirement. And what we found out by using a sane, sound, and simple financial process, we were able to verify for Serb that if he continued on the path that he was on 20 years ago, that the likelihood of him being in a lower tax bracket was slim to none. Well, guess what? Serb was successful. Serb ended up making significant money over his lifetime. But what we were able to do over this last 25-year period was help him verify how to strategically minimize and mitigate the cause of effect on his future retirement income. And we did it through sane, sound, and simple financial solutions that's found right here in this report that we will share with you today. If you'd like to know what we shared with Serb, what we also shared with John, you can download this report for free, no strings attached. All we ask is that you give us a few minutes to chat with you over the phone or maybe over a Zoom call to figure out whether or not we're a good fit to help you. Like so many people, Serb had a hard time getting someone to give him information that could verify for him how to get from where he was to where he wanted to be in the future. What we were able to do through a sound, simple strategy was show him a verifiable way to do it. I'll show with you really quickly today how we did that with Serb. We were able to take his data, and put it into our financial system that was able to show him, as I'm showing you here on the screen, a one-page report that captured everything from his car insurance to his life insurance, from his checking account to his tax-deductible savings like his IRAs and 401ks, to everything from a government bond to tax shelters and real estate, along with any debt that he may have. We were able to make this a singular one-page document that showed him and verified to him what we would call his present position. And in his present position, we were able to identify all the things that he was currently doing and what he should do to improve that present position for his future retirement. And we did this in a way that he could see it, where he could verify it, where he could share it with other trusted advisors. And we came up with a strategy to mitigate and minimize financial risk, to include income tax in his distribution phase. And what we want to be able to do with you today is show you how to do that. The second person that came along was John. John was in a little different position. He was a little older than Sir. And what he wanted to do when he retired was figure out how he could retire and not have the stock market erode his wealth. What we were able to show him was that if he started taking withdrawals from his current portfolio and the market repeated what it did, say from the year 2000 to 2009, what we would refer to as the lost decade, we showed John that those strategies that he was using could potentially run him out of money. Take a look at the screen and I'll show you what I mean here. You see, John had this perception that if he used the traditional market, stock market, we would see that over that period of time, that if John was taking $60,000 a year out of his portfolio, and I'm actually showing you the wrong screen here. Let me go to the other screen and show you the market performance. That if we were showing John's market performance from 2000 to 2019, and he was taking $60,000 a year out of his portfolio, what would have ended up happening on an account that averaged 7.68, he would have actually ran out of money right here around year 18. That is not what John wanted to have happen. What we were able to show John instead, which is the first screen I showed you, was how to improve that just by taking out the volatility of the market. As you can see here, all I did was I replaced those years where the market was negative with zeros, meaning there was no market volatility on the downside. As compared to the traditional way he was doing it, he was exposed to that market volatility. And so if you would like to see how we did that for John, how we did that for Serban, we give that to you in a document called Foreseeable Wealth Beyond Wall Street. Allow us to share that with you entirely for free, no obligation, no requirement to be our clients. We just want to share information with you in a sane, sound, simple way that can potentially help you get to where you want to be from where you stand today, and do that as efficiently and as effectively as possible. It starts with a conversation. So, you cannot get a second opinion from the first person that gave it to you. Please give us an opportunity to share with you a second opinion about how we can help you mitigate market risk and mitigate the cause and effect of income tax on your retirement phase. We appreciate your time and we look forward to chatting with you in the near future. Take care.